Sorry. I ain't sorry.
Look inside your tiny mind, and look a bit harder. Cause we're so uninspired, so sick and tired of all the hatred you harbor. So you say it's not okay to be gay. Well, I think you're just evil. You're just some racist who can't tie my laces. Your point of view is medieval. Not how you find it. Do you really enjoy living a life that's so hateful? Cause there's a hole where your soul should be. You're losing control of it, and it's really distasteful.
I see. You haven't gotten views in 2 years, other than me. Makes sense.
Well, you're already in one. Cause it's people like you that need to get through.
We're keeping you guys alive. You're welcome. I can't relate sitting around and wanting a family to fail. Time limit? Is there a time limit? I know. We all thought that he left. We all thought that he left. I was told today that he left. I made a funny joke about him leaving because I was like, well, that's not fair. Every time that I leave the internet, I'm apparently faking my death if I'm not here writing posts and whatnot, right? So, like, how come he's allowed to leave the internet? And what the fuck is going on? And I even had someone come and write me today. I like this one better right now. And they were like, excuse me, my clobbering time is off of the internet, like right now. And while this person is writing me, I have a bunch of other stuff going on with this gentleman here. So clobbering time. I guess he like really wants to stream. I don't know. I tried to ignore him for like 2 years, but apparently we're like upset about it or something. So this is clobbering time. As you can see, a year ago, he did a less than half an hour video on me that I did not care about. Never watched. It got 2.5k views. Congratulations, Clobber, because so you can see for the last couple years, his videos haven't been, pulling it in. He's basically, it's only that one of me and a couple others that maybe did okay. I don't really know Clobbering Time. At least I don't think I know Clobbering Time. But apparently he really wants to get into a fight with my husband, and I'm not really sure what that's all about. I don't get all of the let's go fight Queen's husband stuff. So your husband is just you on his account, right? That's why you couldn't take the real challenge? What real challenge? My husband is just, yes, my husband is just me. Yep, no, you guys caught us, guys. My husband is just, I don't have a husband. I made him up. Auntie, I made up my husband. I made up my husband. You know, the guy that you're all talking to on Discord, that you hear in the background of my streams and all that. I made him up. Right? To stream all three together. Why? Again, why do I need to stream with my husband and men out here? For what reason? For what? Why the fuck? Okay. Why the fuck do I have to have a meeting with my husband anyway? Does anyone want to explain this to me? Because I don't understand. Am I the only woman who me and my husband have to go have meetings with other men? Please explain to me. Are you a fucking woman? Well, bitch, guess what? You ain't allowed to be on here unless your husband comes over here and has a meeting with me and you on a stream. I just decided that. Imagination off. Bye-bye. You come back when you come with your husband. As a woman, you are not allowed on this platform without a husband. Okay? I don't know. I've never known where the beef was. All right. I tried to leave this community in 2020. They're very upset that I don't want to be around any of them. They're very upset that I don't like what they did to the fucking investigation on purpose and that I've called them out. They're very upset that, I don't know, their fucking career's over or something. They've been going around trying to get other people to stream about me. And they always have this thing where they're like, Queen doesn't want to talk to anyone that's near real stream news. It's like, no, I don't. Is that okay? I think I'm allowed. I'm allowed to say who I want to talk to and don't want to talk to. So I never know if that's what the problem is or not. Basically, the problem comes from when me and my husband almost split up in 2020. And I flirted with somebody on here. Okay. And then apparently, since that happens, all right, okay, that means that my husband's a cuck because we stayed together. It means that now my husband is supposed to have constant harassment from RSN and all his friends. Okay. Constant. Literally constant. This is all they do all day is they just sit around and they harass my husband. We even had to block Steve to leave me the hell alone from over there. It's literally ridiculous. It's okay, so I don't want to be around any of you since 20. If you'd fuck off, you never have to hear from me again. But you just can't fuck off, right? So my husband got a community tab. And as I'm having people on my page yelling at me about Clobbering Time's gone off the internet, he's logged off, he's no longer on here, no one should talk about him anymore, it's so cruel. He's not harassing me either because he's not on here. Okay, so I'm a big liar. And I'm like, okay, this is happening on my husband's account, which is fucking hilarious. And of course, I didn't notice until I got off my stream and went and took a look. And then I was like, wait, This was literally like happening at the exact same time that like this person would have been writing to me all about how clobbering time isn't on the internet. So my husband had written a post saying, well, this is new, laughing my ass off, time to have fun now on his community tab because he got a community tab post and he was just like, oh, this is fun. I have a community tab now on the tubes. And he gets this from clobbering time, which is very strange. And I'm not really sure what this whole thing with Wes is. And it really makes me nervous because like I thought me and Wes were just like some people that like kind of talk. I didn't even realize we were like friends or like anything. But Wes seems, and all of Wes's friends over here there all seem to have this idea in their head that me and Wes were like gonna be together or something, but my husband's like in the way. Or like I was going to cuck my husband to Wes Most. And that's what was going to happen out here. And then it didn't happen. So I'm a big bad person. And my husband's racist because he called him boy. And apparently that's why we're fighting or something. I don't really know what's going on. All I know is that I flirted with some streamer in 2020 for 3 weeks. Some drama went down. I left. And it's 3 years later. And I still have to put up with all of this bullshit. And no one will just fuck off and leave me alone. And then every time that I come out here to say, this has gone too far, you can't just harass a family like this. Like, it's fucking stupid. They go, oh my God, I'm paying victim. But they're all supposed to be my victims. We have a subreddit that's called Beware of Queen of Spade because I'm supposed to be like the danger out here because I was like going around, you know, warning everybody that TCAP here wanted to fuck up their fucking investigation. So we're a little salty. But anyway, so Clobbering Time says, oh my God, congrats on the community tab, Cucky. Let me know when me, you, and the missus would like to have a discussion. About what? What are we discussing? What do we have to discuss? Over what? I don't like, what is the outcome? Like, what do you think's going to happen? She can load the panel up with you and as many of her supporters as she'd like and wherever she'd like. I will come alone. I'll even tell you Wes's favorite Flowers music turn-ons and turn-offs in exchange. Let me know, sweetness. And I'm like, a little strange. So again, I just want to know what the outcome is supposed to be. Like, I need to know. You know, literally, like, what do you think's going to happen? Do you think that you and me and my husband are going to sit down and we're going to have like some kind of conversation? And you're going to like convince him to leave me or me to leave him? Or you're going to like convince him to let me fuck West Most? Like, I don't understand what the goal is in this meeting. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I do not understand. I don't know what the point would be in that. What are we having a conversation over? Literally, what are we having a conversation over? Hey, listen, I have already exposed Dark Ninja a lot. A lot. I have streams on Dark Ninja, and then apparently him and I are. I run the kid, or I run all the troll ops out here. All right, go ask Mrs. Parker. She'll tell you I run all of the big bad troll ops or something. So, like I don't know what the point is. Like I don't know what the meeting's for. I don't know why we would have to have it. I don't I'm not really sure what it's about. So my husband had posted it up and he's like, gotta love this. West boy already sending his predators to my dad. I can't wait till karma gets ya. And then he says, is that a no to the panel? Which again, I just want to know, what is the point of this panel? Like, what are we doing? And he said, my husband says, I don't need to talk trash that harass women on YouTube and real life to get a kick in views. You guys are nothing but predators. Karma will get you. He said, don't be scared, Treasure Baby, because my nickname for my husband used to be Treasure Baby. And apparently that's something to make fun of. I guess when you're an incel and you've never had a pet name given to you by a woman, yeah, okay. So he goes, how about just you and me then? And I'm like, for what? Are we dueling? Is this like clobbering time and my husband, who I've been married to for 10 years, get into a fucking fight on the interwebs? And then whoever wins, I'm the prize? What are we doing? What is this? Growing adult man attacking husband out of nowhere. Just for what? For jealousy? We're just jealous? So we're just like, meh, 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 meh. I don't understand. I want someone to explain it to me. Right? Right? Then it says, do not comprehend the word predator. That's you. You want my attention that bad, eh, boy? He laughs at him. And then, of course, this person just wanted to come in here and get into my video. So they just came and said that I react on behalf of my husband, who's not a content creator. Like, that's the thing, is that you keep trying to call my husband up on here to get into some fight with all of you. All right? My husband doesn't have to come out here and talk to any of you. He's not a content creator. This whole thing where you actually go and you attack people's spouses who are not on the platform should not be okay. I don't understand how you don't get that. Like, am I the only person in this whole sector of the whole TCAP area, and I probably am, that understands that men harassing someone's husband nonstop is a creepier thing than Lauren has ever done to any other woman? You are creepier than Lauren Armstrong has ever been to another. I bet you Lauren Armstrong, if he was told, no, I'm married, please stop, he would stop, whereas Clobbering Time and Wes just cannot. They cannot. It's like they're such predators that even a woman being married and completely not interested just has them seeing red and then going off to, like, what call people up onto panel? Like, I really need to try to understand, why does society seem to think this is okay? Explain it to me. Why is it okay for a group of psychos to harass someone's spouse on here just out of jealousy? I'm waiting. Come on up here and explain it to me, Clobber. You said anytime, anywhere, right? I decided right here, right now, with just me. Let's go. You have my email. It's on my channel. I'll even put it in the chat again here for you, just because I know that you're a little bit slow. All right, you're a little bit slow. I get it. Imagine wanting to be a fucking famous streamer as a career job to the point where you actually, like, go off and buy fucking equipment and shit. Then having to ask people for donations and grift on here. Jeez. Imagine that. I mean, the hell does that? Fuck. Damn it. I'm not out here trying to attack people. People don't understand, and I say this all the time. People don't actually know what this drama is actually about. There's a lot of stuff that went on here behind the scenes that people are unaware of. And these people go around and they try to drag other people in, and they go, oh look, she's a log house, she does this, she does that, she does that. But then they forget to explain what it's actually about. They send people after me who are just blind people. They don't know what's actually going on. And I've already made that mistake in the past of getting mad at those people. And unlike these people, I learn from my mistakes. I believe that every day you should be trying to grow and change and do better as a person. These people live on a loop of 2020 just over and over and over again, living the same 4 months on a loop over and over and over and over again. Oh, the 4 months that Queen of Spade was around us. Oh man, it was so great. We got to make sure it lasts forever. Oh man, it's been like 3 years since she left. She can't leave. Please, 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 please come back. No! Fuck you. I'm not coming back. Ever. So that's my email. This is my email. Email. I have it open. I've been sitting here waiting. You people have done this to me before, where you've jumped up. You sent Mrs. Parker up on streams before to sit there and go, come on, Queen of Spade. I know you're supposed to be picking up your daughter from school right now, but if you're not on a stream this right very second, then that means I won the argument. So this is what I'm doing now. Clobber, you got about 10 minutes to get your ass into this live stream. All right, starting right now, 4:34 p.m. At 4:44 p.m. Eastern, if you are not coming in here, or if I haven't at least received an email from you that says, hi, I'm here, send me the link to come up, then I'm going to assume that your ass bitched out. Right? It was so important for you to come and be all intimidating and tough today. So let's see it, tough guy. If you want to act like we're in fucking high school and we're going to be duking it out behind the bleachers, I mean, I can go there. I think we're all a little bit too fucking old for this. Mind you, I've been saying that for 3 years. So, you know, I guess we just, you know, whatever. Shenan, oh geez, the Shannon crowd. What's the Shannon crowd? But that's the thing, is like, you know, they do this all the time. Oh, I'm so tough. I'm going to jump on a stream. Oh, you're not here within 2 seconds. Oh, I won. I won the internet blood sport. Yuck. So, all right. Time's ticking. It's been 2 minutes, by the way. You only got 8 minutes left. The Shanny crowd. What do you mean? What, you got a problem with the Shanny crowd? Half of my friends A-log Shanny. Do you have a problem? Alps, that email does not count. I am waiting for an email from Clobbering time. For fuck's sakes, Alps. Shanny is writing a new tone. I honestly do know how I feel. I feel like Yabba and Sam. Like I've dealt with 3 fucking years of just a group of fucking incel creepy ass men, and like they're like, your name was a fetish, and I'm like, no, I named myself after a card. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know that's what it was. Most people are like, okay, cool, and then they move on. But it's like these ones just can't. Like, Wes is like, no, she was gonna fuck me even when she was married. I fucking swear. We're gonna stream about her every fucking weekend until she does. Go get her, Clobber. And it's like, no, you can't do that to people. It's like, I wasn't even flirting with you people. I was flirting with your friend. He's gone away more than you have now. What's wrong with you? Everyone says he's the creepy one. I'm going to have to now start explaining that you're both creepier than he is. How am I supposed to explain that to, like, Amber Clemens and shit. Just like, come on, guys. You gotta grow up. Like, it's that time. It's like 3 years. I was like, we're gonna just make fun of this. Are you mad that you're not in the Simp Park cartoon? Because, see, I can't put you guys in the cartoon. You take everything way too seriously. The people that are in the cartoon, see, they can all laugh at themselves and at each other and then still go on with their lives. You aren't like that, as we found out. So we can't. I only call it Clobber gay because he hates being called gay because he's homophobic. Yeah, a lot of them are, aren't they? They go along with the gun cells really well. In fact, I think a lot of them actually hang out, which is how we all got here. Isn't it, Sody Pants? So, we're TikToking out of time. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, all of this is supposed to be over me, right? I mean, unless it's me you're trying to get out of the way because you want to fuck my husband. I mean, maybe that's what the actual problem is. Maybe Wes just really wants my husband to get him in the fucking ass. You know? Shanny will convert TJ to God. That would be funny. I'm not weird. I'm weird. I am weird, but I like being weird. Okay, I try to be weird. Rusty, you're boring. I just, if you're gonna do it, then come do it. We have already tried that for 3 years. I've done songs. I did comedy back. I did memes. They meme me as Harley Quinn, which I thought was a joke until I found out that they were all actually like in love with and obsessed with Harley Quinn, and now I'm a little bit scared, but whatever. I tried to have fun and make it interesting, if you will, at least entertaining, instead of it just being like a bunch of jealous guys all mad at a married girl who then is like, please leave me alone, because that would have been boring. But there's only so much you can do, and then after a while it's like, okay, we're moving on to other stuff. They get very, very upset whenever that happens. I do. I think that they're just, really into his red beard. I mean, to be fair, Tragic wanted to grow one himself. So, like, my husband must be a sexy dude. All right, I get it. He's a very, very sexy man. You all want to be him or fuck him or something. Um, I have officially been on here now for, we're almost at the 10-minute mark. We got 3 minutes left, sir. I just refreshed. Nothing. 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 Nothing from you. Low-hanging fruit is delicious because it requires no effort. His cherry chest makes tiny dingers rise. But that's the thing is, why are we panel fighting? What are we fighting over? I mean, here's the thing is, it's not like when whatever happened in 2020 happened. Me and my husband like pretended like nothing happened or anything like that. Like, we've already talked about this shit. So it's like, why are we here? Like, why are we even doing that? Oh, we need Rev's peanut butter. Iconic. We need you to do that video. That's like Negs and Rev's. Like, peanut butter time for Owl. We got to do that. We need one that has both of them. The people want it. I promise they want it. Promise. As I said, hey, I love when people try to get you angry, but it's them who end up angry and sad because their words don't hurt me. My husband, you need to learn how to spell. But yes, we do. We want the Revs and Shay's peanut butter. It has to be both. Apparently, though, we are not showing up. Um, I don't understand. People that sling unfounded accusations around don't like to panel up. I just don't understand what the paneling up is for. Like I said, I don't understand what the argument is. Like, what is the argument? That's my thing. It's like, what are we fighting over? It's like, I left your community in 2020, I moved on, and then you all followed me around getting upset. Are we arguing how you don't know how to just fuck off and leave a woman alone when she doesn't want anything to do with you? Like, what are we arguing? Why are we arguing over this? It's just like the other day when they did this. So we've been doing the Sim Park thing for a while, some of us, okay? It's been in the works for like, I don't know, a year. And I've said this. This has been something I've talked about out here. It's not like a secret or anything, so I don't know why they were all like, this is a brand new project. I'm like, no, sweetheart, we've been talking about this. That was what the cornfields were originally supposed to be for. It's just some people like IBS, and some of us would rather just go be creative and not scream on the internet on panels, but whatever. Um, so I did one up. And of course, I'm making like as many of the YouTube creators as we can. And our idea for it is that instead of it being the drama that took place, obviously, because that would be fucking stupid and boring and not unable to make fun of all of us equally that way, we were going to make like a whole new sort of storyboard loosely based on all of us and then make it like all about becoming famous on YouTube. And we have a YouTube famous headquarters. We have a bunch of stuff planned for this, okay? It's in the works for a little while. So finally we're like, let's get it. I'm getting this all together. I got some people together. Let's do it. Finish up some things. Actually get it going again. Why not? Like into an actual fucking video style again and fix it all up and actually make it presentable. I'm like, time for a real draft of this shit. So we start working on that and I do a whole bunch of the characters, add some new ones in and whatnot. We needed an Ethan Ralph, we needed an Alistair Penguin, we needed a Johnny the Wizard. We had to like get some new characters in, that kind of thing. So I'm doing that and I post it up, right? Post it up. And in it, you obviously very much see the picture of Dark Ninja next to a guy with a red beard and blonde hair dressed as a gangster. Nobody else had to be told who this person was. Nobody. Everyone knew. They were like, oh, that's Bad Boy Tragic's character. He got like gang chains on. Okay. It was very noticeable. He's standing next to Dark Ninja. I think most people figured that out. But my subreddit are all a bunch of like people that are all into RSN and whatnot. So their whole thing was that's supposed to be Queen's husband. And it looks more like RSN than RSN's character does. Which then all of us thought was hilarious because, well, you just said that Tragic looked like RSN. I mean, you can go deal with that with him. That's not my problem. So that was fucking funny as fuck. So they're posting that up and they're going, oh, it's a new project. Look at this. But it's like, why? Why is that even a thing? Why do we have a bunch of people here that are sitting around just constantly trying to be like, she cooks her husband to this person. She cooks her husband. It's so weird. It's a weird thing. So It's 4:47. I've given you extra time now, Clobber. I have given you extra time. Extra. There's extra time. Me and Clobber are fighting for my husband's butt virginity. That's it. I've even given you extra time, clobbering time. I mean, I get that you're supposed to be over here to do clobbering with time, but like, okay, I've been on here for going on 43 minutes now, right? The whole point of this was that you were supposed to be all tough and come and clobber. But again, I don't understand, what is the argument? Like, what is the argument? If I'm leaving you people alone and I'm over here minding my business, doing my own thing, and then you're over there and you're constantly trying to annoy me with people like Drawn Comedy, who you claim is a predator. You literally send predators over here to harass me. And then you get upset when I call you out for that. And I say it's a little bit strange that the To Catch a Predator community is harassing a mom with predators just because she doesn't want to hang out with them. Like, what the fuck? Even if you hate this person and you want to make someone a lolcow, does it make sense to harass them with predators or people that you assume to be predators? So then they say, we are not. What? People keep blocking me with no warning. Well, I don't know why. I don't think anyone's getting blocked over here today. Especially if you're making fun of Shanny, you probably won't get blocked over here. I don't know anyone that would block that. But anyway. I have to go soon. I have things to do with my life. Unlike you two, I can't just sit around harassing people on the internet. But I pointed out to you guys that it's weird for you to harass with predators. Then you tried to say you don't harass with predators. I said, but you do. Technically, you've been chasing me around, sending me fucking videos of this Drawn Comedy guy who you yourself say is a predator. Then you go and you try to deny that the guy's a predator. So I show that, no, look, West Most video on with Chris Hansen on the dude being a predator. And then you want to go cry because then I used your own video against you to fucking prove you wrong. So then you copyright, because you're just like a little bitch like fucking Onision or Real Stream News. And every time someone fucking talks about you, you gotta run off and do a fucking copyright strike or a fucking copyright on them. Right? Right. And then that leaves us where? I don't know. You tell me. You think you just fuck off and move on with your life? But no. No. You know? I don't understand. I don't get what the argument is. I mean, what is the argument? My husband's not a content creator. He came on here to make some like little fun videos with some of his friends, and you guys harassed him all over the fucking platform. Tried to chase him into fucking those streams when he wasn't even going near you. And then you go around saying you don't harass people. It's like, okay. You want to do live streams where you want to talk shit about my minor daughter. And then when my husband comes in and says, why are you talking about a fucking kid? Move on. You guys try to play some victim to my husband because he called you boy and that's racist. Because we're in Canada and not in the South. They're like, oh, well, in the South, when you call I'm like, I'm not in the fucking South. Oh, I'm not even in your fucking country. Stop fucking putting your country shit onto me. God, in Canada, you say, come on, boy, go fuck outside. Come on, bud, let's go. Jesus, get over it. I don't have time for virtue signaling right now. You know? So I want to know, because I want to know any other person that would be married and let a community harass their spouse that's not even on the platform like this and would be okay with it. Show me. Because every single person watching this, and you're going to tell me that you'd be okay with people harassing your family members just because you don't want to be around them anymore? Tell me that then. There's a bunch of people that flagged Shani. And by the way, we want to talk about that for a second? All these people talking about they need to get her off the platform. What the fuck you mad she got flagged for? Get over it. Seriously, some people on here and their stupid metadrama, you need to grow the fuck up. Yeah, that's because we have a bunch of fucking assholes out here that just get jealous. We have people that think that they own sectors. I own this whole part of the internet. It's like, no, you don't. Sorry. Get over it. But if you're going to be over here, and you're going to be fucking perpetuating these fucking lies, it's just bullshit. My whole thing is I don't know what the argument's over. You know, not really sure why. Are you really that scared of my husband getting a community tab and being able to, like, speak out for himself? Because honestly, if that's going to scare you so much, maybe you should have thought about that for the last 3 years that you ran your mouth. Did you think that my husband wasn't going to be sitting here collecting all the evidence of everything? I told you had 3 years. And you've had 3 years now. You still can't get your story straight. The reason why this started has fucking switched around so many fucking times. Most of you don't even remember why the fuck you started a problem with me to begin with back in 2019. I'll be like, yeah, it was over the Hanson shit. They'll be like, no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. I have the screenshots of it right here, bitch. I have folders of the shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think you were the only one that archives things? What, you think you're all archiving me? And there isn't a whole group of people that are not watching all of you psychos archiving me going, they're actually the fucking psycho ones. Got a bunch of these fucking men out here just archiving a girl because she didn't divorce her husband? What the fuck? Archiving all of you? Chupacabras. Oh, I can't pass out the Google Doc. I had a Google Doc for a long time. Do you know what these guys did? They started to do DMC notices on the shit I had because that's how fucking horrified they are of the fucking truth getting out about them. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to sit here. I'm supposed to let them do all their fucking subreddits and all their fucking whatever threads they want to do and Google Drives galore and all of this shit, right? you know? So I just want to know, because I don't think it's very fair. Wow, big deal. Me and my husband had a rough patch in 2020. Oh my God. I flirted with another guy for like 3 weeks. Okay, cool. Talked about it for 3 years. Can we like move on now? I mean, who are you? Fucking Missy Ann? I mean, literally, can you not get the fuck on? Give your head a shake. It was me that reported Shannon. I reported her for breaking Christian law and preaching when the Bible explicitly states that women are not allowed to preach. It's a problem. It's a problem. But this is my thing, okay? You're going to come over, you're going to call on my husband, which, again, I don't even know what this is about. He's like, oh, we all gotta go. Like, over what? Like, what is the argument gonna be? Though, what's the other thing? What, the H-bomb shit? Was some dude that was from the area of the internet I'm not from? That's RSN's area, not my area. I don't know fucking G-Mangos. I never fucking hung out with Pennywise. Those aren't my fucking people. You've attached those people onto me somehow, right? And now they're all my people, I guess. And then I do one stream with this one dude, and then all of a sudden I'm responsible for him and everything he's done after that. It's like that's not how the internet works. Otherwise, guess what? How many predators have you streamed with then? As teacappers? You know, you go around stopping all the predators, right? Did you guys realize that that's actually a pickup line on here now? Yeah, there's guys on this fucking thing that are like, oh, I stop predators. Doesn't work, guys. You need to stop that. We just all laugh at you. Trust me, I have a bunch of you. I screenshot it. I put it in a Discord. We all laugh at you. There's an area called gun cells. That's where it goes. Like just, I don't understand. I don't understand what it's for. He was wrong about a lot of things, but it wasn't wrong because he was trying to get things wrong, I don't feel like. Again, I feel like these people, they're very careful about what they send you. Even the subreddit is very careful. Like, they'll delete stuff. Like, that whole thing about how tragic looks like RSN when they thought it was, my husband is all deleted now. It's not like they keep things up and correct it, right? No. Accuse me of deleting shit. They're the ones deleting shit. Including all the doxes that they've done in there. Call them out for it, then they quickly delete it. Oh, no docs going on. It's like when they sent my fucking kid's school out around in Discords. That wasn't a problem or anything, though. But that's what these people do, is they try to weaponize your fucking shit against you. And then if you're like, I don't fucking care, dox me, bitch, what? She's putting her child in danger! No, I'm just not fucking scared of you over the internet. You're obviously a fucking pussy. You gotta go chasing around a fucking stay-at-home mom to make yourself feel good. Threatening a fucking woman, you fucking cuck. Jesus. So someone like I'm sort of kind of bored, and there's been a few others in the past, and these people even eventually oftentimes come up and apologize to me afterwards. I've had people join on with these people, get caught up in it, realize, leave, and be like, Jesus Christ, I am so fucking sorry. Like, I didn't actually think that they called fucking CAS on you 5 times in one day. And then I fucking found out that that was a real thing. I was like, fuck this. And I left. It's happened so many times. So, since that started happening, especially about a year and a half or so ago, I try not to, like, get upset at people. Because I'm sort of kind of bored, unfortunately, was just a black token for them. Because what's this whole thing is I'm with a white guy. I don't like to have sex with black guys while I'm with a white guy. So that must mean that I'm racist. I'm a racist. I won't cuck my husband, so I'm a racist. So, yeah, that's where we're at. And it's like, we're gonna say she's a racist, and then we're gonna get as many black people as we can to talk about her. And then, like they tried to kind of do it with Mrs. Parker, although it didn't really work for too long. Where then they'll be like, oh, Queen goes after black creators. And they try to do this with the unpassive people too. Like they'll be like, Queen goes around attacking people that are of color. It's like, no, I'm talking about fucking scammers. It's not my fault that a bunch of those scammers are not white. Okay, listen. Scammers are of all colors. Wow, who knew? Things like this. And then they use it to say I'm fucking racist, okay? So they'll do that. And then if I do respond to him, it will be, oh, Queen's attacking another black creator, which I feel like that would just be insulting for both he and I, because I would hope that he does bring more to the table than just being black. And also, it was very, very adamantly shown to me that he was given only half of the story, as I have talked to somebody who might have watched some of that happen. And they were like, I'm pretty sure that this guy was just completely fucking thrown and manipulated about you and fucking given the wrong fucking idea about some things based on what I've seen. And then it's not really fair to go and attack somebody when they don't realize. Right? Because they'll go to like a black creator and they'll be like, this girl called herself Queen of Spade to be like fetishizing black guys. It's like, no, that's a Queen of Spades. There's an S on the fucking end, you fucking idiot. Like, it's a card. Get over it. You're the one fetishizing black people when you fucking claim that a fucking card in a deck is a fucking fetish. And then you get mad at me and call me a racist when I say I'm not into the fetish. So I can't win. I either have to be into the fetish or else I'm a racist. Because I name myself after a card. And then once the whole name thing gets done, then yeah. And I'm not going to change my name just because why should I? He just doesn't understand. It's like, it's kind of like how they make fun of my sexual assault case. Like, who makes fun of a woman for charging someone with sexual assault and winning the court case? I never came out here and spoke on it. They found out about it. They blasted it everywhere to say I lied about it. And part of the reason why I apparently lied was because I never used it to grift on here. Oh, so it couldn't have been true because I never came on here to get victim points for it, right? So it couldn't have been true. And it was like, no, I'm not that type of person. And I wasn't an idiot. I was still going through court with it. So I'm not going to talk about my court case. And at the time, too, I'm literally sitting here and I'm talking about how, like, the Onision victims need to be careful talking about the Onision shit if they're doing a court case. So it was like, of course I'm not going to then also be sitting here talking about my fucking court case openly, idiots. I actually know how to not be a hypocrite. So that's what happened. And then it's like they get all mad that I won the case. They're like, oh, her story changed from when she was in trauma recording to this other time to this other time. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry, with my trauma disorder that I was diagnosed with ages before. Right? Made it so that when I experienced trauma, I wasn't able to recall it 100%. Because my brain actually blocks out traumatic events for me because I have complex post-traumatic stress. It's an actual fucking diagnosis. Like, people act like I just went to Google. I was like, I got this. No, idiots. I had to go through years of fucking therapy, psychiatry, tests. And then you have the audacity to then come after me because I won a court case. Bitch, I won. It doesn't matter what I said. I had video evidence. They took a camera recording from my building. But it's like, does any of that matter? No. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. As long as these men can get off on attacking me over that sexual assault. Now, does I'm so kind of bored know all about all that? Probably not. If I sat down with him and I explained to him all about my fucking sexual assault case and showed him all of the documents and showed him everything like I have on the fucking platform, by the way, and all that, would he then be okay with doing videos calling me a big victim? I mean, are you playing victim when you have a bunch of people who you used to consider friends on here chasing you around for 3 years, accusing you of playing victim and lying about an actual sexual assault case that you won in court? I guess that's up for debate, right? I mean, it's not for me. If I ever saw a woman having to put up with that, that's not okay. Even 2019 Queen would have seen that and been like, that shit ain't cool. So you all want to talk about me being a bad person? Well, wouldn't have put up with any of this. And this is what I mean. So people don't actually know the whole story. People don't understand that, for example, they say that I lied about that sexual assault case because when I left the RSN area, I was like, RSN is a fucking rapist. I want nothing to do with him. Bye. And people think that if they can prove that I lied about my actual sexual assault case that I won in court, then that's supposed to mean that RSN is somehow innocent in raping some other woman, a case I have nothing to do with, that my opinion shouldn't matter on. It's things like this that make no sense that these people are trying to use that I sit here going, I don't even know what we're doing here. Well, I don't know how it took a turn. I mean, that's one of their biggest issues with me. Right? Right. So when I see someone like, I'm so kind of bored, I have to ask, does he know that part of the story? Probably not. It's not like they're going to go to this person and be like, oh, and by the way, she's won this court case, but we just don't fucking like her. And we really want to make her look like a bad person. So we're just going to say she lied about everything. Like, no, because then he wouldn't have done that video. So I try not to fault people that weren't in this from the beginning. See, there's a lot of people that know all of this. You know, like Wes knows all about all of it, been there from the beginning. So I blame him for the shit he does. I know who's been a part of this from the beginning, and I know who gets dragged in at the end. I try not to blame the people that get dragged in the end. And if I see someone getting dragged in, oftentimes I'll even try to be like, listen, this is what actually is happening. So you can either choose to hear my side or you can go off and look like a fucking idiot in a few months. You know? Also, I have people around me who have been here through all of that. So, this is what I mean. I don't think people actually realize everything and every layer to this that they jump in on. But yeah, I've given you over an hour, Clobber. We're gonna refresh a bunch more times here. I gotta make sure, you know. But I don't think that you're showing up. Again, I'm not really sure what you were going to meet my husband about, what you're meeting me over, what any of this is about. Because again, to us, you're just like this group of dudes that sit off to the side and you all cope and seethe with the fact that I'm with him instead of you and like obsess over the fact that I don't let men sexually assault me. Like, I don't know. That's literally all it is to me. And insult my minor daughter, which is something that I don't know if I'm so kind of bored would have been okay with you doing either. I mean, would he be okay with a bunch of grown men putting a fucking 6-year-old on a screen and making fun of her? Again, doubt it. And this is what I mean. So I can't blame everyone for everything. But I blame people for what I know that they actually are doing or what I know they're letting go down. Because me personally, I have a community. I wouldn't let people get called like that in my Discord. You wouldn't be bullying somebody like that around me. Not with my name attached to it. And like I said, if you're a woman out there, just remember, you want to start shit. Remember, that means that you're saying that it's okay for these random men out here to just start harassing your husband. And that you should go take a seat over there and not care about it, right? Offer to hold the duel in Detroit still stands. I know where to bury bodies here. We can make it to Detroit. But yeah, you haven't emailed. I've left it on here. There's no excuse for this clobbering. So I'm assuming that you bitched out. Ah, bitch. Been an hour and 15 minutes of waiting and waiting and waiting for clobbering time, who is not making it, apparently. So I am going to call this a forfeit on his part, since apparently that's what we do here. You know? In other words, I guess that means that I officially won this internet blood sports. So congratulations to me. Have a fabulous weekend. Bye, babe.